It says, dream, ferocious war between two peoples. So I'll read this whole thing. The dream depicts the conflict. The conscious mind is defending its position and trying to suppress the unconscious. Hi everyone, welcome to the weekly reading for the week of January 13th, 2025. Thank you everyone for all your wonderful comments on my coming back last week. I really appreciate it. I didn't know who would still be out there, if anyone, but it was great to see a lot of longtime viewers. So thank you so much. Okay, so the week of January 13th, 2025, I've been feeling a lot of sort of people feeling like they're lost in a dream type of energy, like what is going on? There's been, of course, the wildfires in California and other, wars and a lot of not good things happening around the world. And I just keep hearing like people like, am I in a dream? What is going on? So for this week's reading, I have chosen the Dreaming Way Tarot. And then I will do a little bibliomancy, which I love to do, which I don't do very often. From Carl Jung's book, Dreams. Okay, but let's see what guidance comes up for us for this week of January 13th, 2025. Okay. All right. I'll do the mini cross spread as I often do. Okay. I'm going to pull some extra cards. Sort of as what is lurking out there. All right. Okay. There's a lot of masculine energy here, which to me means guidance for us, whoever's viewing this video, this reading, to take action in some way, to snap out of the dream or sort of like, I don't know the right word, sort of just floating through, and to take some action, whether that plays out very personally in your individual life or out in the world for the greater good. A lot of Aquarius energy coming in. We're not quite there, but we're approaching Aquarius season. Okay, so the first card we get here is King of Pentacles. And this card represents us or you, right? I include myself in these readings. So the King of Pentacles energy, that masculine energy, taking action. He's Pentacles. He's got this robe of grapes. He has resources. That could be money. That could be physical aid, service. And I'm feeling like this is asking us to look at what we have and what we can offer to help others in need. It does feel very much like helping someone else. Again, it could be very like in your family, very personal, but I am getting a lot of this humanitarian Aquarius energy coming in. It's coming up. And this is asking us to say, okay, what do you have? Do you have $5 to donate? Do you have a couple hours to volunteer? Do you have prayers to offer? There is something we can all do. We don't necessarily have to have something material to help others with. It can be through our love, through our prayers, through our hopes, through our intentions as well. Okay. So assess your resources. That's the message there. Laying across of us is more King energy. So we have the King of Swords. This is across us. It can be our challenge, but it can also be our environment. Often it's both, a little bit of both. The challenge is the thoughts and words that might limit us, our own or potentially others, because this is environment. It could be people saying, oh, what good is donating $5? What good is spending 20 minutes in prayer and meditation for, people who lost their homes? You have to let that just go past you. Assess your resources and ask, how can I help? Well, that's the theme. How can I help? How can I help my sibling? How can I help my friend? How can I help the world? All right. Now, crowning the reading, this is the mind's position, but also a message from your higher self, or a message from above, I often say, is the Two of Cups and the card of love. I don't feel this is talking about, everyone's going to fall in love with this week. No. This is, how can you send love out into the world? How can you show love to other people? How can you be more compassionate? How can you show your compassion? How can you show you care? How can you help? All right. Below in the physical realm is the Page of Wands, which is a new spark of energy. Especially to me, this card in the physical position is like, oh, this gets our energy moving. It pulls us out of sort of this like passive, what's going on, somewhat feeling like you're lost in a dream type of position. And this new spark of energy comes in for us to take some sort of action, to figure out how we can help someone or a group of people, whomever. That could be animals. It can also be the environment. It's whatever you're drawn and to whomever you're drawn to help. It's a helping week. In the past position, we have the Queen of Cups. So it's interesting. We have the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords here right in the middle, the main part of the reading. In the past position is, and the masculine is more active energy. We have passive energy moving out. Queen of Cups. She is very dreamy, right? Queens are water, cups are water, very emotional. She can be lost in her emotional mind. That's in the past, or at least moving away from that. Yeah, I'm just going to call it lost in a dream feeling that a lot of people have expressed to me, that I'm sensing everywhere. That is moving away, and she's looking to the left. I don't forget if the camera flips, but on my desk she's looking to the left, like, and that's more to the past to me. And the focus is action. Now, this King of Swords, it could be naysayers, it could be our own thoughts, blocking us, but it could also be words that we can express, ideas that we can help people out with. Sometimes helping people is just, being the thinker. So keep that in mind as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be actual physical resources. Now, the future card is the Five of Wands, right? So wands are fire, right? And I often call this the chore card. Here we have like a bunch of boys playing a game and, of course they're fighting. I'm not getting that sort of annoying energy. What I'm getting is the chore energies. Get busy, do something, do things, get things done, especially things that help others. And it's possible some of this could be helping yourself if you've been kind of, in that dream state and haven't gotten things done. But I really strongly feel like this energy of giving and helping others. So start getting things done. Go through your resources. Maybe you can put together a bag of clothes to donate. It can play out in so many different ways for all of us. Now, I did lay 3 extra cards, which I nearly always do in personal readings. I rarely do for these weekly readings. But I just felt compelled to put those down, and I felt like, it's what else is out there? What is out there? The devil, our fears. Things that bind us up, that hold us back. Often it's our own fears, right? But I'm getting it's fear of what might be out there. And it's the same thing. You can't just let that hold you back. Obviously, if it's a realistic fear, you listen to that and you be safe, right? But if it's the worry, oh, what if this happens? Oh, what if that happens? Oh, the irrational fears. We need to free ourselves from those chains and figure out how we can help. Don't be afraid to help, basically. Don't be afraid to help. Don't let anyone else or your own mind, your own thoughts hold you back, okay? Then we have the Seven of Wands, which totally goes off of what I just said there. Those naysayers, the people that, these sticks down here could be our fears within ourselves, about what might happen, about what other people think. Do your thing. People are going to notice. People are going to appreciate however it is you can help. And then we have the Six of Swords. However small, however little, help, assistance, ideas, physical things, money, you are able to give to someone or a group of people not just this coming week, but I want to say in the weeks to come, definitely through the Aquarius season coming up, hopefully beyond, it will make a difference. It may not seem like it at first on the surface. You may not know the difference it makes, but know that it will make a difference. It makes somebody's life easier. Okay. Very interesting energy. Okay, so let's do our bibliomancy. One line or so from, again, Carl Jung's Dreams. All right. Interesting. Okay, so my thumb is on, it says dream, ferocious war between two peoples. So I'll read this whole thing. The dream depicts the conflict. The conscious mind is defending its position and trying to suppress the unconscious. The first result of this is the expulsion of the fourth function, but since it is contaminated with the third, there is a danger of the latter disappearing as well. Things would then return to the state that preceded the present one, when only two functions were conscious and the other two unconscious. So take from that whatever that means for you. But I'm taking the ferocious war between two people's conscious and unconscious mind, our fears, the war, our thoughts, someone else's conscious mind, and our desire to help. Don't fight that war. It doesn't need to be fought. Just take action, show kindness and compassion, and help however you can. All right, that is our weekly reading for January 13th, 2025. Thank you everyone for being here, and I'll see you back next week.